because she gets irritated. Whatever irritates Kim, I like to do.
Funny mamas.
So, I would like I had a
son.
Two funny mamas. What's with the grin?
Hi, welcome to Two Funny Mamas. My name is Kim Whitley, and today Sherry is working. You know, she's filming. She's a hot movie star and talk show host. Yeah. I have with me Andre Lavelle in the house.
Hey, what's happening? I get called in when they can't make it, so
you can't just say hello to the people.
Hey, funny people.
Two Funny Mamas, because you're not a mama. But we have Chris with us also. He's somewhere in the background. But we are here today, and it's on one of them days that was some good news, but I'm not going to say it.
I never got my Two Funny Mamas t-shirt.
You got to talk to Chris about that.
I never got my Two Funny Mamas t-shirt,
Chris and Sherry hold all the keys to everything. I'm only 49%.
Oh, yeah.
Chris and Sherry run everything. They run circles around me. But we want to say today...
it's a great day.
Well, for the Trumpster, it's not too much of a good day. Trump was found guilty on all 34 counts.
Oh, we're a news program now.
I know, we're a news program now. I know Sherry's going to be like, oh, my God, Kim, we're not political.
Okay.
But it's news.
You spent the first 30 minutes trying to get rid of the show, like acting like my entire family was going to be upset. So I don't appreciate the connotation that this is a bad day for me, Kim. I don't know why you had to single me out on this group of people.
How you feeling? How you feel right now? You happy or you sad?
Man,
be honest with the people.
I don't. It's a moment of truth.
Chris is having a great hair day, though. I like the little.
Yeah, Chris looks good. He looks sexy. Don't try to get him out of it. You heard me ask the daggone question. Answer the question, Chris.
You see, I'm wearing black for a funeral.
So it's going down.
That's right. Yeah. Who wants that guy? I'm so it's been so nice. Like, do you remember I was doing morning radio during the final throes of his Twitter tantrums and everything like that. Do you remember just how stressful every day was when that guy was throwing fits and everything? It was brutal.
It was stressful, and that's the thing.
I want the Obama years back. Yeah. It was just nice.
Yeah.
Mental health.
See how many white women Andre got with during the Obama administration?
I didn't have any. I still don't have any.
You don't have any white women?
No.
All right. Well, back to the news, Kim. Have at it.
I know. I was like, wait a minute now. Why did Chris run? Huh?
Because the next question was the chocolate women. How many chocolate women he got? Look at it. He got his little beard all.
Chris don't do nothing but chocolate. You ain't know? That's why his parents trying to disown him. No, I'm just messing. Chris, you still do chocolate? Or you do Asian chocolate?
He's a Neapolitan. He's a Neapolitan man.
I ain't never seen him do pink. I don't know about that.
It's all pink.
Never seen me do pink. I've been accused that I went from having variety to only a certain way now. So you can do the math on that.
Well, that's how we can hang, because we both got the same kind of taste in women.
Yeah. Every disgusting picture on Instagram I go to I see Andre's already liked it.
That is hilarious.
That's why you be sending me pictures like, what do you think of this one?
Oh, bullshit.
Chris.
Never. One of two of us has an Instagram sending habit, and it ain't me. No, Kim. Kim, anybody that looks like you, I'm into. So thanks for that.
See, boom. That's the first white boy that likes the light-skinned black girl.
He likes the top-heavy girl.
No, the other girl was kind of thin that he was with. Most white boys like brown-skinned women. They want to make sure they're black for real. I don't appreciate it. I ain't never had no white boy that look at me, except Chris. Chris, the only one. Go down in history.
Yep.
Well, Chris colorblind, too.
Wait till I put out the book after Two Funny Mamas ends. I mean, it just, man, so many tales.
That is true. We've been together for a long time.
Long enough, huh?
But you know what? We've been together. So when was the pandemic? 2020, March 2020. So it was 4 years almost. Dang.
We're celebrating 4 years. Yeah.
That is amazing. And we need more
considering
subscribers.
we sure
We need
do,
people to
and we can
really-
get there, and we'll have an all hands on deck meeting next week. Now that Sherry's off, how about it?
Right. We
Level?
need people to push it out.
Level
And I forgot I didn't level. What's that mean?
I mean,
up.
going
Let's
it
level up.
Oh yeah. And I just did the Steve Harvey Morning Show, and I can't believe I didn't mention Two Funny Mamas. Crackhead.
That's kind of something
right.
you and Sherry tend to do. It's whatever.
Yeah, but I literally was on my list to bring it up because I don't go on there often, but I was on there talking about Act Your Age, trying to push it for Netflix, and was like, I got to get. But it was on my defense, and LA, it was 3:50 a.m.
I saw
and
the
I was supposed to go on a
promo.
little later.
I thought,
Uh-huh.
who's in charge of making sure that alarm goes off or keeping her up from the night before?
Oh, it was a rough one. It was a long because I kept popping up, making sure I didn't miss it.
she
And-
sound like Barry White. Your voice already deep, and then 3 a.m. it was really deep.
And you look like
Hey,
Gina
Steve.
White. Shut your mouth. I'm so sick of him.
Well, I've been
He thinks
yapping.
it's funny.
I know you two don't have a ton of time tonight. You have a very special guest. We'll get to her in just a second. I do want to remind
Oh,
everybody,
yeah.
Act Your Age on Netflix. It made it to number 4, number 5 at one point. We can get it back there. All the Two Funny Mamas supporters. Holy cow. I've been seeing online just everywhere. Everybody showing so much love, having just a blast watching it with your friends, everything else. Kim, I told Allison I think we should have some sort of virtual watch party and we can run it through this and just do it on the Two Funny Mamas channel with you and the cast and Allison. Allison's incredible.
Oh, isn't she
Yeah.
incredible?
She's
And I think we should do that. That's a good idea. I know Steve Harvey, he asked all his Steve Harvey Nation to support this show and watch it. So let me tell you, if you don't have Netflix, get Netflix. But if you do have Netflix, I urge the Two Funny Mamas Nation, that's our cast right there, Two Funny Mamas Nation, I'm going to steal that from him, Two Funny Mamas Nation, to please watch Act Your Age on Netflix and spread the word. Have your families watch it. And this way, Joshua can eat. And this way, we can get another season of Two Funny Mamas. Hopefully, Netflix will see the
mean Act
value.
Your Age?
Act Your Age, and Netflix will see the value. You never know. That might have been like a premonition or something.
Hey,
But if Netflix will see, they are seeing the Netflix has taken notice of all the love.
is it
So-
algorithms or how does it work?
algorithm. So you got to turn it on, watch it. You definitely got to watch the pilot. You can't just be like, oh, you got to watch the show on through. But
And
this
if you
is the
can't
thing.
watch it, just turn it on in the background and do some dishes or something.
Right.
Just have it play.
No joke.
right, to give us that click. But I tell you, once you start watching it, you're not gonna
It's
stop.
hella funny.
And it was a funny story. My therapist, I was talking to her, and she said, "Oh my goodness, I got to tell you something." She said, "My daughter, who's 21, begged me to watch this show with her," and I was like, "Oh Lord, I don't want to watch one of these teen shows." She said, "Mommy, you got to watch this show. It's so funny." She sits her down on the couch with her other daughter, and it's my therapist, and her other daughter works for me from time to time. But people don't divulge people's names. They're private, which is good. They sit down on the couch. They turn on Act Your Age. She's like, "Mommy, you got to watch this show." Told her sister, "You got to watch this show." They're watching it. They both scream. And the mother was like, "Oh my God, that's my client." And the daughter was like, "And I work for her." And the daughter in the middle was like, "Who are y'all? What are you talking about?" But the fact that the young people are watching the show, there's something in the show for everyone. So push it along. Act Your Age on Netflix. And while you're doing that, subscribe to Two Funny Mamas. See, that's what I should have been saying on the Steve Harvey Show.
Hey, we got plenty of making up to do. We're gonna do some live shows in LA this summer, all kinds of fun stuff. Kim, it's gonna be busy for Two Funny Mamas, so don't be too upset. But hey, you have a very special guest tonight. You excited, Andre? Are you
can I
excited?
introduce her?
Oh, please.
Yes, I'm very excited. I as I stated,
Stop stuttering and calm
I can't
down.
help it. On the
Don't
Mount
fan,
Rushmore.
Don't fan out. I don't like the fanage.
I'm sorry.
Calm down.
Okay. On the Mount Rushmore of my teenage fantasies, she's on there, and I've met two so far.
I don't
She's
like
the
your
third.
arm hair touching me. Could you move over?
Okay. Thanks to you at Frida Payne, she was on there. Jane Kennedy. I got to meet Pam Grier. That's later. But right now, this woman was every young man's girlfriend in the back of their mind, especially mine.
Why can't you look at the camera? Why are you looking down? It's weird.
Because I'm
This is awkward.
You're not understanding what this meant to me. When I met her on the Tom Joyner cruise, it took me forever to just go up and say hello.
And I told you, go say something, make sure she come on the show.
And she's here, thanks to me. Not
Well,
really.
first of all, I do have her phone number.
I know.
And her husband's
Can you
number.
just let
Don't
me
slip.
live?
Okay, whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, Thelma from Good Time, Miss Bernadette.
Wait, well, say it again. Do it right. Say the whole name and use your diction.
Hang on, wait. Here, Andre.
No,
I'm going to do a little
Thelma.
preamble. I'm going to do a little
go ahead.
preamble, and then Andre's going to step back in. Bernadette Stanis,
there you go.
Good Times, Ain't We Lucky We Got 'Em, memoir of an American sweetheart, coming out soon, and that's with the help of Brittany Rose. You can go to thelmaofgoodtimes.com, or on Instagram, you can go to Thelma of Good Times. On there, follow. You can see all the news about the book, hear all about it. Andre, who's our guest?
Give it up for my heartthrob, the woman whose picture I still have from the Jet Beauty of the Week, Miss Bernadette Stanis.
Thank you, guys. Hello
My Lord.
there.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yes.
That is you, Bernadette Stanis, Good Times, memoir of an American sweetheart. This is your book, a new book.
Yeah. Yes.
Finally?
I'm finishing it up now. It will be out in the fall. I'm really excited about it. You know, it makes me go back. Come on, 50 years. This is the 50th year of Good Times. This is our anniversary year.
Right. Question, Bernadette. That's my first question. You've been an American sweetheart for many, like you said, 50 years. What has taken you so long to write this book?
Well, because I was writing for 20 years now, and the first book I wrote was about relationships. The second book was about finances. The third book was about caregiving, because at that time I had my mom who had Alzheimer's, and I had,
Oh, that's right.
after she
I have
passed,
that.
I wrote all about that book. Yeah, and so I just thought that being 50 years and still going strong, the show still goes on, people still watch it, they go to sleep by it, I don't know. And I just thought the 50th year, I needed to do that. I needed to tell the stories that have not been told, some of the things from my point of view, what it looked like to me, and some of the different things that I've gone through on Good Times. I just think that the audience deserves that, because a lot of people, when the show ended, it kind of ended a little abruptly, and a lot of people were like, what happened? Why did it end like that? You know, so it seems like they want more out of it. So the best that I could do, just me by myself, would be to write my memoirs of Good Times.
Oh, well,
That's why.
fantastic. Well, we're glad. I love the cover of the book. Who designed the cover of the book? That's fantastic. One more time. Put it up one
His
more
name
time,
is
please, Chris.
Trent.
Wait,
His
who?
name
What's
is
his
Trent
name?
Daniels. Trent Daniels.
I need Trent. I need his number. Trent. Look at me.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
Daniel.
No, I will. I'll
Yeah,
give it to you.
I love your book.
Because he's
The
very
cover. I love the
creative.
design.
Very creative. Mm-hmm.
That is a
Yeah,
beautiful
you'll like him.
book.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I love that. That's the picture. You understand? Because Thelma was always smiling.
Yeah.
All the pictures I've seen. The fact that they found that picture, it really does make a statement. It makes me want to pick it up. I'm like, uh-oh, what's going on? I got to read this.
You know, it's really funny because when they took that picture, I was just sitting on the set. I remember it, and I was probably thinking about my own life, you know. So, so it came out like that, you know, no smiles, no nothing. It was just like, what's going on, Bernadette?
Now, Bernadette,
Sorry,
a lot
that
of
was
us know you as Thelma. I know you want to ask questions. I've been knowing her for a very long time, but I've never gotten to sit down and hang out with you. Never got to really talk to you. So this is a treat for me also.
Right.
I feel like, you know, we're friends. I see you because you're always at the convention selling your books. But I've never really got to say, "Hey, girl, what about this? What about that?"
And my daughter loves you, and she wants to be your friend. I want to tell you, she's 29, but she said she wants to be your friend.
Well, you know what? Why don't we? Well, y'all live far, don't y'all? Let's hook up a lunch when y'all come in, or dinner or something. I'd love to meet her.
Well, what you could do is I have Bernadette's number. Bernadette, just send me your daughter's number, and I'll set it up.
Okay.
No.
Oh, no? Is that bad? No.
Is that bad? You know what? I'm still
No, it's fine.
You know,
It's
I don't
fine.
care how
Because
old I get, I fall for the mess every time. Well, okay. I'm gonna give the number to somebody. Okay.
she said,
Yeah, let me handle this. I'll handle it.
Shut up, Chris. But Bernadette, that would be great because y'all live somewhere far. Y'all don't live in LA.
She lives in New York.
No, not in LA. No, but I live in California.
No. Yeah, she lives in California. Look at you.
My daughter lives in Nashville.
Oh my God, you know Nashville. I could have met her.
That's right. Because she sold the story.
But I could have met. Okay, stop. You messing up. I could have met your daughter 3 weeks ago. I was in Nashville. I went to Fisk University in Nashville. I wish I
really?
Yeah, I could have texted her.
She's
told her
at
I was down.
Meharry.
She's at the medical school, which was right next to Fisk.
Yeah.
I'm so mad. I literally was right there. Okay,
Wow.
so tell her. So she's in Nashville. I do go to Nashville. I've been doing some stuff with Fisk recently. I'm going to do some more. But if she comes home and you all come down, please don't forget.
She won't
that'd
let
be great.
me.
Oh, good. That's great. Oh, look, you have some questions you want to ask? Because I will take over.
I just want to say that
Give you something else.
I went to Cabrini Green and almost got jumped because I thought you actually lived there when I was a kid. I saw the show and I went looking for Thelma and Cabrini Green.
Wait. Why Cabrini Green?
Because that's where the show took place.
Yeah, Esther Roll made us go there too.
Wait a
Made
minute,
us go there
Cabrini.
back then.
Good Times was Cabrini Green?
You didn't know that?
Yeah, but it's all gone now.
Oh, it
Yeah.
is gone. But I used to be afraid of Cabrini Green when I go to Chicago.
A lot of
It's been
people were.
infamous for years. I had no idea. Is that the picture of Cabrini Green? That was
Yeah.
not the picture.
Yeah.
It looked like it was.
In the
It had
beginning.
brick-
Yeah.
Yeah. Loads and loads. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of projects. Wow.
And it
That's
was rough.
But what does Norman
It was
Lear
rough.
know about that?
He doesn't.
How did he even know
Well,
about that?
Eric
Crazy.
Monty and Michael Evans that wrote the story, and they
Wait, start
they
back.
from
Wait, what was their
Chicago.
names?
Eric
Say it
Monty,
again. Uh-huh.
Eric Monty, and Michael Evans. They brought the story to Norman Lear. They came
Wow.
to Hollywood and they brought it to him, and so that's how it got. Norman didn't really probably know about Cabrini Green, but Norman enjoyed the concept, and that's when he developed it.
Wow,
Yep.
look at the history. There it is. Wow, Cabrini Green.
Oh man,
That
it was
was-
scary too.
Yes,
was.
that was a dangerous
I had to go there and meet the people and everything like that. Esther Roll made sure of that. But it was on a set, that. It was not. Some people think it
Right.
was at Cabrini Green, but it was on a Hollywood set.
Right. No, it was not right there.
I didn't know anything about film.
No.
TV. I went looking for.
How was the audition process for that?
Oh yeah, she told us.
Oh, that was
she told that story?
interesting.
Yeah, it's a good story.
Yeah, that was interesting. It was a lot of girls, a whole bunch of girls. So I never thought that I would be picked at all. It's my first audition. I was nervous and stuff, and so I just went in there. But what my first audition with Norman Lear and Jimmy Walker, it was a script that they gave me, and I'm from the projects. I was that girl. Growing up. So I read the script. And I said, I really did say this to Norman. I'm sure he wanted to kick me out the room. But I said, you know what? Young girls don't talk like this. Can I improvise? And he looked at me like, okay, go ahead, improvise. So Jimmy and I improvised. And I started in on him just like I was starting on my brothers about cleaning the house when mama gets home. Don't be lazy. And then I punched him on the shoulder. I did all stuff. And they're looking at me like, what is this? So I think that the realness of that kind of helped me out. But the final audition was 4 girls. It was Tamu, Kim, I think you might know them. Tamu. It was what was it?
I know a Tamu.
It was Chip Fields.
What?
It was a local California girl named Stephanie, and then it was me. So it was 4 of us.
Wow, and Chip Fields, for our listeners, is Kim Fields' mother.
And she ended up on
Right.
And Chip did end up on the show. Wow. Chip Fields, excellent.
Yes, she did end up on the show. She was his mother.
Penny's mom, yeah.
Yep.
With the iron, remember?
With the Iron Child, yes.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. That is that Chris? Is that a bubble Chris put up there? Okay, that is
Somebody
wow.
gave me a thumbs up.
Yeah.
That changed your
It's a
life.
setting. It's a setting on the phones that do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
the phone does it?
That's
So
how
you
it
do
was.
like the phone and do
It was like that, back and forth with Jimmy, you know.
Oh.
Da, 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 da,
Oh.
da. But I'm
Oh.
a good straight woman for him. You know what I mean? Like I set his
Yeah.
jokes up pretty good. So
What was during that time? How old were you?
18.
Are you allowed to work at 18 by yourself, or did your mother have to be there?
My mom was there.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, in
Until I got
Hollywood.
19. Yeah.
And then what happened when
And
you
it
got
was like-
19?
It was nobody there. You know, like in Hollywood, it was like nobody there. It was like no guys around, you know. It was nothing going on. It was like you were in a little like institution all by yourself, you know? It was kind of weird.
In Hollywood? In Hollywood?
Yes, in Hollywood in 1974 or 5, whatever it was. It was none of us there. I mean, you know, it was a lot of, well, we were like the first Black family show. And, you know, I was the first Black teenage on TV, female teenage on TV. So, I mean, it was just like nothing, nobody around.
So what did
You
you do?
know.
What did you do?
I
It
think
was
that's
rough.
why the influence was there.
It was rough.
They
It was
were
Red
first
Fox
Black.
and Richard Pryor. They used to give parties all the time. But you know, if you go there, you know you can only sit in one part because you know that was the safe.
Okay, strike that from the record.
Cut it out, Kim.
So how many were there any Black writers?
Arlene calling you.
Were there any Black
Well,
writers?
we did
on
have
the
a
show?
writer. We did have a Black writer. His name was Pete. What was his name?
Did you
I know
say
his last
there
name
was
was
one? Did you say one Black writer?
We had
Wow.
one.
Because
His name
I
was
always
fucking
wondered.
Eric Monty. Huh?
I always wondered how many Black writers were on the show because you all couldn't catch a break. You actually married an athlete, and he ended up living in the projects with you all. It's like, dang, they can't give us a
No,
break.
right? Yeah, and then when we caught the break, the show was over. You know,
Right,
nobody.
how about
You know,
that?
you can't get out of the
But
project.
the
You got to
Jeffersons,
stay there for
the
5
Jeffersons
years.
caught a break. Why you ain't
Huh?
move up with them? The Jeffersons caught a
Who?
break. Why you ain't move up with them? I don't
I
understand.
should have. Sure, should have. Me and my husband Keith. We could move right now.
I think every guy was heartbroken when you got married. We were happy for you, but we was mad, Jack. We was mad.
But y'all was glad when he broke his leg, though.
Kind of,
Y'all was
yeah,
glad when he
but
broke his leg. Bob P. Oh yeah, the writer. I'm sorry, I got his name now. His name was Bob P. I got it. The Black writer.
I'm trying to understand, like I'm trying to go back there and think about that lifestyle and dating and how did you even, what did you do? Did you date anybody during that time?
Well, I had a guy that I was dating in Brooklyn, you know, back home, New York.
Okay.
So that saved me, you know. I had
Right.
to stick around with. I had to stick with him. But other than that, there was just nobody, no competition, no nothing. So I'm like,
Nothing.
okay, well, if this is the way it is, I guess this is it.
Oh, good times. How many?
That's a terrible
That
way
was
to date.
Well, how many years did you do that show? Like how many years? Not seasons.
I did it.
Like what do you?
It was 6 seasons, so but 5 years.
because let's see how they do it now. What's that? Wow. See, now we can do
And
3,
we
4,
did a
5
show a
seasons
week.
in a year.
Yeah,
Show
we
a
did
week.
5 shows. We did every single day from 10 to 5 every day, you know, just like a regular job.
How much?
It took us 1 week to do one show. Now it's different. You know, you go in, you
It
do
is different.
20,000 shows in one day. But
Oh.
Now, what was it like?
At your age, honey.
What was it like working with Esther Roll? I mean, she was major. You
Yeah.
know, I mean,
I loved
Iconic.
working with her. I loved working with her. She was such an open woman, a very giving woman. She was as a co-star, she was very helpful. You know, it was no competition with her. Anything. I used to call her mom. I said, "You're gonna be my Hollywood mom," and she was
Yes.
like, "No, I'm not." I said, "Yes, you are, because you don't have any kids anyway. So I'll be your daughter." And I ended up being her daughter.
I love
I mean,
that.
I was with her all the time. She could not get rid of me. I mean, I have nothing to do
So you-
anyway. So I used to say, "Mom, I'm coming over to your house. What are you cooking?" You know, and she says,
Oh,
"Oh,
that's-
Lord." I said, "Whatever you eating, I'm eating." I
That
loved
is
her.
amazing.
She helped me a lot. She helped me a lot. In fact, she was the one when I didn't have a lot of lines on the show. I used to get really bored because I really didn't have a lot of lines. I don't think they knew what to do with me or how to write for me. So I went to her and I said, "Mom, for real, I am getting bored." She said, "You're getting bored?" I said, "Yes." I said, "I have nothing to do." I said, "My 4 little lines and I'm sitting all day long." And she said, "Okay." I said, I said, "I can do more. I really need more lines." So she said, "Oh, you do, huh?" I said, "Yes." So she said, "Okay, well, let me handle it." And she did too. The next week when we went in for a reading, at the end of the reading, she said to the producers and the writers and everything, "I have a question." They said, "What is it, Esther?" She said, "I want to know, are you ashamed of my daughter?" They said, "No, we're not ashamed of her." So she said, "Well, if you're not ashamed of her, I want her to have a lot more to say. My son, JJ, has a lot to say. My son, Michael, has a lot to say. I want my daughter to have a voice also." So I give her a lot of credit for standing up for
Wow.
me as an actress, as a star of the
Yes.
show, and demanding that they write for me. And she told me to go up to the office and tell them who Thelma was. So I told them who she was. I told them exactly who I thought she was, which was like me anyway. Because I grew up in the
Right.
projects, I knew.
You knew immediately. And if you're just tuning in, we are talking to Thelma Bernadette Stannis from Good Times, and she has a lot of accolades. But I know sometimes, you know, people will tune in and be like, "Who this young actress?" They don't know you. They know that picture.
Oh, that's so sweet.
that smile though, that
Yeah,
smile bring
same
him back.
smile,
Yeah.
same smile.
Let me stop flirting.
Yeah, because her husband is fine. That's all I got to say. You
Oh,
tripping.
he understands. He's been
Age
around
cool.
150 years.
Yeah, he's always with it. I know y'all been together 35. How many years y'all been together?
38, 39.
Look, 39 years. And they both
That's a
look
long
20. Y'all, what kind of potion y'all over there drinking? That's what I need to know. Same potion Marla Gibbs drinking. I need to know what the hell this is.
Healthy sex life.
Well, you gotta drink. You gotta
Damn,
drink
I'm
lemon
gonna
water.
die tomorrow.
I know that much. I know
Sorry.
that much.
What I know we're ticking away. There's so many things. Can you tell us about your book, or let us know? Let's plug it again, because I'm very excited about it. You've written
Okay.
many books, but this is your first memoir.
Yeah.
How long has it taken you to write this book?
It's about a year. Yeah, I started way back. A year. hmm
Okay.
It's gonna
Are you-
take a year. It's gonna take a year. So around September I started it. So this September, October, it's gonna be ready.
And
It's gonna be ready.
how can people get the book?
Well, they can go to my website, thelmaofgoodtimes.com, and they can order it. I'll as soon as the book comes out, you're getting the first order. I'm going to be doing it in hardback and in paperback. So, you know, It's gonna be nice.
I want mine signed.
You're gonna definitely get yours signed, Kim. You know that.
I want mine signed.
I wanted to break in. Whenever you were writing this, and as you finish it up and everything, who did you lean on? Because I'm sure you have vivid memories, but did you get other people's perspectives? Who did you lean on? It was a little while ago, and you've done a lot since then. So to be accurate and to kind of look at that, who did you lean on?
My brother Kyle, because I had him come live with me. As soon as Good Times was, there, but the very next year when he finished high school, I said, you come live with me. So we went through a lot together. So I definitely had to call him for some stories. Actually, I'm looking at the whole series of Good Times Over right now. And I'm getting a lot of things from that too. Stories, I have stories with so many people, like especially my co-stars, stories about Jimmy from the beginning.
When they removed John Amos from the show, I know that was traumatic. How did the cast? What was the feelings on that?
Well, it was dramatic too, because when I look at the show now and I see all John Amos's stuff, he is fantastic. I mean, I just love. He's funny. His facial expressions, everything about him is cool. But we did not know that he was going to leave the show. All we knew is that we got there. Well, myself and Ralph. I know we didn't know. I didn't know about anybody else. But when we got there to read the script, they still didn't tell us anything. John wasn't sitting there. So when I read the script, I'm waiting for part 2 because I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe his mistaken identity, that he got hurt, that he really didn't get killed, or what's going on. And then they say, well, John is no longer going to be with us. So to me, it was like a death. I couldn't believe it. It really was like a death. And so when we did the show, there were a lot of tears about that. I really missed John. I just missed him. So
I bet you
it was awful. It was awful.
Well, I got a little fact about John Amos. You ready?
Yeah.
My house that I live in right now sits on John Amos's old horse farm. He had horses, obviously, out here in the valley. Did you know that he had horses?
Oh, well, yes. Where he had a ranch. He used to go out there.
Okay. So you've been to where I live. My house sits on his old ranch. All the neighbors got to tell me that. Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that cool? They still have horses out here, like a few. Every time they build another house, I was like, well, ain't gonna be no more horses around here. I had 3 behind my house, but this was his old. So I always feel connected to y'all. That he used to come to this same.
Yes.
Yeah, same spot.
He used to wear his cowboy hat to work and his cowboy boots. He was I'm telling you, a cowboy.
Yeah, I gotta tell him that. That's a great story. But I know that. And I know we can talk for a long time. My dogs are starting to act up. Is there any other questions you need to ask? Because we're going to wrap it up and let her go and then let us go. And
I'm good. I'm happy.
Well, Kim, do you guys watch Carl Weathers' The Family Business?
Yes.
You do?
Are you on?
So do you like me playing the character Nene Duncan?
Wait a minute, let me write that down because you know who I watch on there. My boy, Miguel Nunez.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Miguel Nunez.
Yeah. Miguel is awesome.
Yeah. Which season did you come in on? What season did you come in on?
The 4th
season 4. Family Business, everyone. I know you just got there. Yep, season 4. And you play, what's her name?
Nene Duncan.
Oh, you're one of the Duncans. Yeah, I was going to say you're one of the Duncans.
I'm one of the Duncans.
Okay.
My son is Curtis. My son is Curtis, Lauren, and Kenny. Those are my three kids in the show.
Where'd you come from? How they pull you? Where
I came from Waycross, Georgia, baby.
Wait, where?
Waycross,
Georgia, baby.
Waycross, Georgia.
So Nene Duncan, they was
that was a
hiding.
real place.
Oh yeah, I gotta watch.
I didn't know that was a real place, but it is.
Oh wow, okay. Nene Duncan on Family Business. Well, that'll be good to see you back on television.
Are you doing a Southern
Thank
accent?
you. Well, it's kind of Southern, but not really.
Now, are you a
Not
gangster
really.
or mean? Are you mean on this show?
Oh, I am the wife of a terrible gangster, but I have it in me, and I have killed a man. I did. I killed one. I killed one man, and it was a cop. So I'm initiated. I'm in.
Oh, that's I was gonna say. What that I love. That's a great way to end the show. Well, I want everyone to make
Yeah,
sure.
no, right? He's totally different from Thelma, honey. Totally different.
Totally different
murderer.
from Thelma. Bernadette
I killed
Stanis,
somebody.
Thelma, and now Nene Duncan on Family Business. Please check her out. Thank you so much. You know you got to come back when Sherry's on here.
Oh,
So
yes,
we're gonna have to bring you back.
I love to, you guys.
Yeah,
And
and
thank
make
you
sure
for
you pick up
having
her
me.
book. Her book is called, one more time, so the listeners will know what the name of your book is.
Ain't we lucky we good times? Ain't we lucky we got them? Memoirs of Bernadette Stanis.
There we go. Thank you so much. All right, everybody, the Two Funny Mamas Nation, you know how we do it. We support. So let's go out and get this book. And don't forget to watch Act Your Age on Netflix. Thank you, everybody.
Right. I love that show, Act Your Age. Congratulations, Kim.
Thank you. Just trying to be like you. That's all.
And go catch
Oh, wait.
Sherry and
Wait, Sherry. Yeah.
catch Sherry at Nate Jackson.
I
Super
love,
fun.
yeah, Sherry gave us a good interview. Great interview on her show.
Oh, good. Nate Jackson, Super Funny Comedy Club, June 14th through the 15th. That is up in
Tacoma.
Chris, at Sacramento.
Tacoma, Washington.
Washington.
Yep, you can check that out. And make sure you check out Act Your Age on Netflix. Make sure to rate it and tweet them, Instagram them, tag them. Let everybody know. And if you think we should have a watch party with Allison, Kim, and the cast on the Two Funny Mamas channel, we want to hear from you too. Also,
I think we
follow Andre on Instagram at the Andre Lavelle. You can make that happen. Check out all the cool things Andre has going on and more announcements with projects with him and Kim and everybody else that is in the Two Funny Mamas world. One more thing, thank you to Miracle Buttercream for always sponsoring the Support a Black Business segment. And I met with Sita yesterday. We've got some new plans for a new and improved partnership with Miracle Buttercream because she's so happy. Hers technically ended. She's so happy she can't wait to start again. So.
Well, good. Thank you, because Sita sent me a beautiful basket for the Pink Pump to help kids with autism. She sent a beautiful Miracle Buttercream basket.
And she sent me some a Miracle thing of oil and I use it. And look at my skin looks.
And I
bright
need to
shiny
use it because I'm
vibrant,
crunchy. Let me go over here to this box she sent.
especially for your feet.
Thanks, everybody.
Two funny mamas. Two funny mamas. What's with the grin? Sherry and Kim. Yeah, that's them. About to throw down again. Tickling the soul from beginning to the end.